once again to Twins Talk with Senor Smoke, brought to you by Gordie's BP Auto Repair and Towing 7 days a week on Huff Street in Winona. I'm Landon Evanson, and today Juan talks Phil Hughes' latest matchup of wonder, who he'd like to see in the leadoff spot in Danny Santana's stead, and whether Brian Dozier will even reach the Midsummer Classic later this month. And remember to listen for the Berenguer Word of the Week. Once you hear it, email that word to seniorsmoke@hbci.com to be entered into a drawing for a set of 4 tickets behind home plate for the Twins-Rays game at Target Field on July 20th, courtesy of Fox Sports North. But to get to the Word of the Week, we need to speak with the man himself. Juan, how are you this morning?
Good, man, good. He's being here in Detroit, waiting for tonight, going to the game for introducing the 1984 World Series here in Detroit, and he's kind of far away from home.
Yeah, Detroit is quite a haul. There's no question about that. Hopping right into the questions, Phil Hughes pitched well in Arlington on Saturday, but Yu Darvish was completely on point. Now this Thursday, Hughes draws Masahiro Tanaka. The guy just can't get a break, can he?
Yeah, it is. You know, these guys, I don't know how they go because at 22, they win 4 in the row, and 3 in the row, and they're going to lose a couple of games in the road against, and I don't know if sometimes it's the pitcher, sometimes it's the hitting not going for, and that's a part of the game. And the only thing is one guy who can go on that distance 4 games in the road is someone who threw last night another 8-inning salad and win 3-2.
Mm-hmm. You talked about here the road struggles. How big was it for the Twins to get a win, to close out the road trip, and end that 10-game losing streak on Sunday?
Well, it could be hard because now who's being down and what happened, and I think they got to put everything together because it could be at a half of the season ready. Then they got to be in the position, and I know it's in the last play. Detroit been played a couple terrible games in the road trip and lose another games yesterday, and then Cleveland and Kansas City been playing a really tough, and I think everybody's closing there, and I think Minnesota have to climb in a little bit and put it together so they can win at least 5 or 6 games before the first half of it can be over.
Mm-hmm. The Twins have a winning record at home. Now they face off with a Royals team that's playing some good ball at the moment. Based on what you saw over the past week, what do you expect to see in this first series of the homestand against Kansas City?
Well, Kansas City been playing good ball. They sweep Detroit and Kansas City, and they played a couple really good games in here in Detroit. The Twins played really good against Kansas City in the past, and now this Kansas City tried to get it together because the last time it kind of almost swept us in Kansas City. I think the Twins got to be prepared to face these guys, and they have a lot of young talents and good pitching. They got a lot of distance, and I think if the Twins can stay together and play good ball with not too many errors, and I think it can be something happen. They can win the series and on.
Yeah, it'd be nice to see. They've been struggling a little bit here lately. With Danny Santana on the disabled list, the Twins have tried Sam Fuld in the leadoff spot, but he's struggled in that position a little bit. Though the ideal top 3 would be Santana, Brian Dozier, and Joe Mauer. Who would you rather see at the top of the order until Santana returns, Dozier or Fuld?
I think it's Dozier, because he's been hitting good, and I remember when he's a leadoff, and he did a good job, and or maybe Mauer, he can be in there. He not been doing too much lately, and I think that he need somebody who can take it, time and patience to get a pitch. And I think Mauer is one of the guys who be in either in two straight, and maybe he can get his own base and something like that. And these all depend on the money they want to do something, or how the crowd will be reacting, or the management. Mm-hmm. And I think it's worth it to do at least one series and see what happens.
Mm-hmm. We've touched on this subject a little bit as the season has gone on. Robinson Cano leads All-American League second baseman in All-Star balloting. Ian Kinsler is the leader for wins above replacement at the position. And Jose Altuve tops the circuit in batting. So 2 things. The American League is loaded at second base, clearly. But there's a strong chance Dozier won't even make the All-Star squad now, isn't there?
Yeah, you see the numbers. That kid kid, he deserved to be there. Doesn't matter he not going to be started the game, but he deserved to be in the bench. And I'm playing in the later inning when I at least give a chance to play 1 innings. I think that he did his number, better number than any another second baseman in there. And I hope so they voted for him. And whatever the money it is going to be, he should see the numbers and he see everything. So I think that he deserves to be there because he's one of the best second baseman to hit it right now. He's a hot like hell, and I think they don't have no chance to let that out.
So you talked about a little earlier, you're in Detroit right now for the 30th anniversary of the 1984 World Series championship team. What's it like going back to Detroit? I know Twins do a lot of things with the 87 championship club, but going back to Detroit, what's the atmosphere like? What's it like seeing some of those guys that you haven't seen for a long time?
It's really nice, and also have a nice dinner last night, reunion. Everybody's they have the trophy in there. They have a kind of movies, and for the 1987, they said they have a little 5 minutes moment for the player who been passed away already, Sparky Anderson and a couple of other guys. It's kind of really nice, neat, and to give it to everybody. I've not been see a long time at Tramo, Whitaker, and other guys, and it's kind of nice see the last Barry, one of the big catchers for me, and he helped me to get in my biggest try zone, and he's really excited to talk to everybody last night. It's like when I'm in Minnesota, I see Ken Herbert, everybody. It's nice to see this guy. I know he's a locals, but it's nice because you play with these guys, you share with these guys more of the time, and then you be with these guys. It's like more like a family.
So now you're in Detroit, obviously, you're coming home at the end of the week. You got any big plans for the 4th of July?
Yeah, I fly tomorrow in the morning, and I be in the game that I really sure on Tuesday night and see what's going to happen. And I hope so the Twins can win when I get in there. I got to get a good luck for these guys, and they're like, it's hoping on rain.
Yeah, definitely. Like I said, it'd be real nice for them to get back on track. So, hey, enjoy the time in Detroit with the celebration, everything. Safe travels home, and have a good 4th of July.
Okay, man, and I talk to you next Monday.
All right, sounds good.
All right.
Thanks, Juan. So that's going to do it for this week's Twins Talk. Once again, don't forget to email the Berenguer Word of the Week to seniorsmoke@hbci.com for your chance to win the set of 4 tickets behind the dish for the Twins-Rays game at Target Field on July 20th, courtesy of the good folks at Fox Sports North. Thanks for listening to Twins Talk with Senor Smoke, brought to you by Gordie's BP, auto repair and towing 7 days a week on Huff Street in Winona. For Juan Berenguer, I'm Landon Evanson. Have a safe and fun 4th of July weekend, and we'll talk to you next Monday.